Hi friends, welcome to today's session. First question for the day. Lucknow Declaration 2020 recently seen in the news is related to option A BIMSTEC, option B electric vehicles, option C International Solar Alliance, option D India-Africa relations. The correct answer here is option D India-Africa relations. It is a joint declaration adopted as an outcome of first India-Africa Defence Ministers Conclave, and it is held recently along the sidelines of DefExpo 2020, which was held in Lucknow. As we know, Africa is a very important continent to India. Let's take a quick map exercise of Africa. I'll tell few important geographical locations. You may spot this on your atlas. From the north, Atlas Mountains are there, which dominates Morocco. It is an example of fold mountain. Then there is Great Rift Valley from the valley of Jordan River to Zambezi River in Mozambique. It is the longest fault system in the world. And then the highest peak of Africa is Mount Kilimanjaro, which is located in Tanzania. Coming to the deserts of Africa, Sahara Desert in the north. It is the largest stretch of desert. Then Libyan Desert, Arabian Desert of Northeast Egypt, and Nubian Desert is there, which is an extension of Sahara Desert, and Namib Desert along the Atlantic seaboard of Namibia, and the Kalahari Desert on the south. Next is few important lakes of Africa. First one is Lake Victoria, very famous lake. It is located between three countries, Uganda, Kenya and Tanzania. And remember, it does not lie on Rift Valley. And also equator passes through it. You may also find out equator passes through which all countries in Africa. In fact, Africa is the only continent through which all the three main latitude lines, equator, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn passes through. Even prime meridian also passes through it. Please note this. Next lake is Lake Chad, which is located on Sahara Desert. And another one is Lake Volta, which is located in Ghana. And it is the largest man-made lake on the river Volta. Now let's take a look at major rivers of Africa. First one is Nile River. Blue Nile originates at Lake Tana and White Nile originates at Lake Victoria. Two rivers which drains into Indian Ocean are Zambezi River and Limpopo River. Both drains into Indian Ocean from Mozambique. And other major places are Gulf of Guinea. You can see it in south of Ivory Coast, Ghana and all. And next is Walvis Bay, you can see west of Namibia in Atlantic Ocean. And Maputo Bay, located southeast of Mozambique in Indian Ocean. Here is the slide for your reference. I have added few more places in this slide. Check this out in your atlas. Moving to the second question. With reference to Gram Nyayalayas, consider the following statements. Statement 1, it is a constitutional body. Statement 2, the Gram Nyayalayas are presided over by a Nyayadhikari appointed by the state government. Statement 3, it has both civil and criminal jurisdiction over the offences. Which of the above statements are correct? Option A 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3. Correct answer here is option B 2 and 3 only. It is not a constitutional body. Gram Nyayalayas are established under an Act of Parliament, Gram Nyayalayas Act 2008. It aims at providing access to justice to the citizens at their doorsteps. It means that it is available at Panchayat level and dispose the work by going to the villages. Each Gram Nyayalaya is a court of judicial magistrate of the first class, and its presiding officer Nyayadhikari is appointed by the state government in consultation with the High Court. Please note that in regular civil judicial courts, the High Court itself makes appointments. Seat of the Gram Nyayalaya is located at the headquarters of the intermediate Panchayat. They go to villages, work there and dispose of the cases. The judges who preside the Gram Nyayalayas are strictly judicial officers. In India, Madhya Pradesh has got highest number of Gram Nyayalayas, 89 numbers. This question is important because recently Supreme Court has directed the states which are yet to come out with notifications for establishing Gram Nyayalayas to do so within 4 weeks. Last question for the day. With reference to locust attacks on crops, consider the following statements. Statement 1. Locusts are group of short-horned grasshoppers that multiply in numbers as they migrate long distance in destructive swarms. Statement 2. The desert locust is regarded as the most destructive pest internationally, but it is not seen in India. Which of the above statements are correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, option D neither 1 nor 2. Correct answer here is option A 1 only. So guys, this locust attack issue is a very serious issue like COVID. They are a group of short-horned grasshoppers that multiply in numbers as they migrate long distances in destructive swarms. According to Food and Agricultural Organization, the destructive power of typical locust swarm, which can vary from less than 1 square kilometer to several hundred square kilometers, which is enormous. A 1 square kilometer swarm containing about 40 million locusts can in a day eat as much as food 35,000 people could eat, which is very huge. The present hotspots of these attacks are: one is Horn of Africa, second one is Jask city in Iran, which is a port city on the Gulf of Oman, and the other one is Sistan Baluchistan province bordering Pakistan and Afghanistan. And in Pakistan, it has been detected in Baluchistan, the Indus Valley, as well as Punjab. Most countries combating locust swarms are mainly relying on organophosphate chemicals. Recently, UN World Food Programme has also warned that COVID pandemic could now be fusing into a hunger pandemic. And this question is important because it is in news that a giant locust swarm from the Horn of Africa is expected to attack farmlands in South Asia, which includes India also. And here in the picture on the left side, you can see the villain, the desert locust, which is regarded as the most destructive pest internationally, and it is also seen in India. And on the right side you can see the locust swarm attack on some farmlands of Africa. These are the present hotspots of locust attack. First one is Jask city in Iran, which is near to Gulf of Oman. Other one is Sistan Baluchistan in Afghanistan-Pakistan border, in Baluchistan in Pakistan. And then the very famous Horn of Africa, seed countries, Somalia, Ethiopia, Eritrea and Djibouti. They are the present hotspots. That's all for today guys. We will meet tomorrow with another set of questions. Thank you.